Hello everyone, this is Draginhikari. I welcome you back to another Final Fantasy XIV raid night. Thank you for the 10 months, 8-bit. As I was saying, what was I saying? Hello everybody, this is Draginhikari. I welcome you back to another Final Fantasy XIV raid night. This is M6S session 13. And we're towards the end of the ad phase still, so let's see if that happens tonight. Just as a quick announcement, I'm still planning to start up the solo streams again sometime this month. Just sort of waiting on a couple of things before I start doing those again. But otherwise, let's get to go ahead and begin the shenanigans tonight, since I've lost my words. If you say so, 8-bit, we'll see how that goes. I bought Mario Kart today, and they didn't have Rune Factor, so I had to order that one, so that'll be here Sunday.
I haven't set up my Switch 2 yet. It's gonna be for tomorrow.
I set everything set up for the most part. I finally gave up on the screen protector after like 4 failed attempts. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this. I'll take my chances. Like, no matter how well I thought I had the thing cleared off, there was always some sort of dust or something caked underneath it as soon as I put the stupid sticky stuff on. I felt like I'm going to damage the screen if I keep yanking stuff on and off of it.
Yeah, I heard that the protector that comes with in the box is really bad, and people recommend just buying.
No, these are ones I bought on Amazon, actually. They're ones I've used for other stuff without issue, but this time I just can't get them on there without getting white specks stuck underneath it, no matter how well I wipe it off or how well I try to clear the dust off of it. I'm just like, okay, I'm done. I've already paid for 4 of these, and I can't get them on there without making a mess.
Yeah, I'll set up tomorrow because I have work today and I don't want to like interrupt the network.
Yeah, I was like, I'm already noticing like tiny imperfections in the screen, probably from me messing around with it so much. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just stop. Like, okay, if the screen gets damaged at one point, I'll figure that out when I get there, I guess. But I'm not that rough with the things.
And like, if I'm at home, I play dock anyway, so I never see the screen to begin with.
I use them both ways, but it's very rare. Like, I don't remember the last time I dropped that thing or knocked it off a shelf or anything like that. It's been quite a while.
I might consider double dipping on Fantasy Life because this has cross save and crossplay, so I can play it while on vacation.
Oh no, 8-bit, I can't escape that easily, so I don't know what to tell you there. Yeah, it's...
I could just, well, it's probably at the preferred default though, so like, not high priority. I need to buy that first.
I wasn't jumping at the bits to replay Bravely Default, so I haven't bothered with it. It was funny, I was hearing somebody talking about Fantasy Life in kind of a different context, I guess, than I expected. Mostly just about how annoying and repetitive the character dialogue is in it.
Oh no, yeah, that's normal because like NPC only has like 2 recorded lines.
Well, it's funny when somebody brings something like that up, just because, you know, Xenoblade, in the same discussion, Xenoblade got brought up as well for the amount of character dialogue.
This is worse than Xenoblade because like cutscenes aren't voiced and NPC like the AI companion also yap a lot during gameplay. It's a lot worse than Xenoblade. But it also never really bothered me that much. So
well, that's the funny thing with me is I hear somebody talk about repetitive character dialogue, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever noticed that. It's like, I don't know if I played too many Japanese RPGs over the years and things like that. I just don't think about the way characters repeat their lines over and over again.
But no, but this one is actually like quite obvious.
Oh, I've seen examples of it, so it's like, okay, that's a thing. But I guess I've never had a game I can think of where I didn't like it because the characters talked too much, I guess is my point, I guess.
And you can just always just turn the voice off if you don't like it. There's barely any voice to begin with in that game anyway, so just turn it off. Fantasy Life is fun though, like fun kind of thing. It's like RuneScape and Final Fantasy XIV together.
I get what you're saying, 8-bit.
Just like you can like beat the game without really touching the crafting job. Or you can just play crafting, gathering, and combat all at the same time.
I mean, I get what you're saying, 8-bit. It's just that this was inevitable, more or less. So, it's at the end of the day, it still comes down to you, is it worth it to you or is it not? And that's about all I can really say. I can't tell anybody else what's worth something or what isn't. So I'm not even going to try. Yeah. As I said before, I remember playing the first one and putting it down after like 3 or 4 hours or something like that.
Now the second one is like way better with quality of life and stuff, because the first one is annoying. You cannot like change job quickly. You need to go to like the guild house to change it. This one you just change on the fly. So like it's not as annoying to like to multitask.
Well, if the initial sales of Mario Kart World have shown that we haven't reached that point yet.
Cause I also played the first one on 3DS, and like at some point it just gets super annoying to like swap your life or like job.
I remember it feeling really rough around the edges because I was kind of expecting something similar to the veins of, you know, Rune Factory, I guess, or something like that, where...
No, think of it more like Final Fantasy XIV, actually. Or RuneScape. It's definitely not Rune Factory.
Well, I just mean in the context of needing to do a little bit of everything in that regards, and, well... The big problem with a game like that is I already do that in 14 already.
Yeah, what you can do with anime style and chibi style is completely different.
That doesn't do much for me anyway, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of I just find it harder and harder these days to buy a lot of stuff. So it's just kind of like, I just sort of grab whatever looks interesting and I pretty much ignore almost everything else.
Look, 90, if you want a co-op game, pick up Fantasy Life. The end game is on co-op. Hello? And I'll probably install 11 on my laptop so I can play it on vacation. This one I actually have time to play it.
Yeah, I haven't been back in it barely since I signed back up for it.
I actually don't mind the pacing, it's just like I have more things to do right now.
Well, that's kind of the issue, is I spend way too much time playing 14, and then other stuff comes out, and it feels like I'm never caught up with anything. It's like, I don't know what to say. But I've been watching people talk about the new Mario Kart, so that's why I eventually decided to pick it up, because it sounded like it was good enough for me to go for it. But as far as a lot of other stuff, at least with Mario Kart, I'm not worried about finishing it necessarily.
I saw a video of Rainbow Road. It looks pretty insane there. So.
It's like, if I can get, you know, a number of hours out of it here and there, which it probably will because that's the kind of game that I don't play continuously anyway. Then Rune Factory is just something just because I'm already into that genre anyway, and I know I'm not going to have a problem playing that. But problem is every other day there's like another 3 games that people want me to play, and it's like...
I should never play Rune Factory 5. Does that have the same like skilling system at 4? Because I know 4 you can skill up everything.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same concept. It's just 3D space instead of the sprite.
2.5D
sprite
thingy in
format,
4.
yeah. And it sounds like the new one that took a slightly different direction, but I'm gonna guess it's probably a fairly similar idea anyway. They don't change that much. But yeah, as far as everything else, like, I know, like, Expedition 33 became this big hit, and I'm just like, I don't really know. And there's always a whole list of games like that coming out. It's like, I don't know.
Black Ops is really good. Like, extremely good.
Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if it wins Game of the Year this year because it's just that good.
I'm not gonna be surprised. I mean, everyone's raving about it, so you know. I'll probably buy it when like it becomes cheap.
It's on Game Pass, so if you have a subscription for that, you can play it there.
I could do that, but I'd rather just own a copy of the game instead of just being on subscription based.
Mm.
I mean, think of it like an extensive demo, I guess.
I guess so.
yeah, I mean, the main issue with
But
the main issue with those type of games is I have to download them on my PC, and for some reason I have a heck of a time getting through general games like that on my PC. Like, Metaphor was the last time I did that. That was quite a while back now.
You know, it would be nice if Expedition 32 is on the Switch too, but I think it's too demanding for that still, so...
I don't know. It's like I stopped making lists of things just because I'm like, this list just kind of keeps getting longer and it never gets any better. I'm never going to get caught up if I try to play everything, so I kind of been more picky and choosy on which ones I decide to bother with or not.
I also need to like catch up on the Summer Game Fest stuff because I haven't been following it.
I don't know.
I know the live stream is today.
Okay, so all you need to know is that Resident Evil 9 got announced, and that new Sonic racing game has Hatsune Miku in it, and Ichiban from Like a Dragon. So
Cool.
you need to know.
Okay.
That's about it. Nothing.
I
Everything
don't-
else was just all shit.
Every other day there's some announcement of something and I'm just like, okay, more stuff.
You can't forget that they actively trolled the Silk Song people more than they trolled themselves.
It's kind of hard to do at this point, isn't it?
They
I'm
literally
so
did it on the show.
sorry.
They're like,
I'm so sorry.
we're gonna
Yeah,
play
so-
this Deadpool trailer instead of a Silk Song one.
Yeah. Dude, I think the one that pissed me off the most, I think, was Splitgate. I'm just like, why are you making a clown of yourself, like, in front of everyone? Like, really? Like, goofy ass hat, and then, like, they have Imagine Dragons on in the trailer. I'm just like, okay, well, this game's gonna be geek as shit. Good night. And then Resident Evil 9 got announced. I'm just like, holy shit, cool.
Yeah, so sound like it was to pop up when I tune in. It's just literally just an XP boost for all this. Like, why even wasting a slot for this?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Capcom did troll with Resident Evil 9 though for a little bit, like for at least 20 minutes, and they're like, okay, well, here's the trailer. We trolled you. Smile. So that was pretty fun.
Okay, I'm going through the list now, and yeah, it doesn't look like anything that exciting.
Oh wait, I forgot about Liza P's DLC. Ooh. Yeah, that just got announced today. Or not announced, but it released today. Actually,
Is a live stream over?
it's been done for like a few hours, yeah.
Okay.
I kind of feel like someday I'm just eventually going to get to a point where I just don't bother much with new games coming out anymore because the volume of stuff that is available is getting to a point where it's like, okay, do I keep going forward? Can I keep going forward?
I'm gonna be for real. You're not really missing out on much.
Well,
Like-
it's kind of like I've been talking with people in my Discord. Not my Discord, but the stuff my stream stuff is featured in the Discord that I have. Been talking about trying to get the solo streams going. I'm like, well, I'm gonna drop the first impression videos of the new games because those are such a giant pain in the ass to stream anyway. Like, why do I even bother at that point? And it feels that way more and more all the time. It's just there's so much of it, and it's always so caked up in nonsense that, you know, it's like, ugh. It's so much effort for me to try to play anything that's not something I'm already familiar with, or from a franchise I'm familiar with, or something I played before, or is similar enough to something I played before. The older I get, the more annoying it feels, really.
Yeah, I'm going through the list right now, and yeah, nothing really catches my eye. So,
Like,
yep, nothing to see here.
It's kind of like I bought Mario Kart because I know Mario Kart is usually good enough that I'll get some enjoyment out of it regardless of what's in it. That's really hard to say for a lot of things now. I simply don't know if a lot of stuff I'm buying is worth anything I'm putting into it anyway.
Yeah, I'm also just chilling with the developer that I know. So like,
Well, it's
and most of them don't actually show up in Summer Game Fest or any Western stuff anyway. So like,
well,
I don't usually bother following that.
a lot of times for them, it doesn't seem like it's worth the trouble to do so.
The Tales of series still dead in a ditch somewhere.
I think the big problem with like game reveals is that they don't really show gameplay as much.
Yeah.
That's because they don't have to. All they have to do is show some pretty unlikely to exist stock materials and have people lining up across the street to pre-order things 8 or 9 months before it even comes out.
Look, if like the Elder Scrolls 6 was available for pre-order when it was revealed like how many years ago, people would still do it.
3-4 years ago. I mean, yeah, because Elder Scrolls is like such a big IP.
The only time I ever pre-order anything anymore is if it's a particular game or genre or some limited release that's not going to be available very quickly, and maybe like the Final Fantasy XIV expansions. That's probably about all I pre-order.
Oh yeah, the pre-order because I know for sure I'll be playing it. So
Well, yeah, it's like with the 14 one, it's like, yeah, I pre-order it mostly because, well, early access is tied to it for one thing. And the other thing is I don't need to guess whether I'm going to be actually playing it or not. That's not something I have to think about. Not really.
I mean, given the whole payment model system that Square has, you need all the lead up time you can get sometimes to make sure that you actually have a game.
Yeah, and it's... we've kind of talked about this before, even with like 14, for example. If I decided to quit 14 for some reason, it probably wouldn't be to go play another game unless some drastically amazing thing comes out in the next several years, which the MMO genre has been kind of stagnant for a decade
let's go
or
Final
more.
Fantasy 11-2.
So it's kind of like, to a lot of people, you know, say the World of Warcraft and stuff is better now or whatever, but it's like, I'm not going to quit 14 and go play the other, like, 15-year-old MMO on the market. That doesn't really, that's not going to fix anything. But, I don't know.
Hello.
I guess it's just a little exhausting more than anything else. It's like,
I haven't been paying attention to the MMO market in a long time, just because
I
there's
don't
nothing new, really.
well, it feels like it's gotten to a point where I don't know how you advance or do anything different with this genre that's already not been done already without drastically changing it what it is to begin with. Like, I've seen some attempts at like more action-oriented ones, but they always feel weird to me.
Because the action-oriented ones also focus on open world PvP or full loot or survival, which is also garbage stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I kind of just accept at this point I'm old enough now that there's very little stuff that people can show me that just kind of shocks me anymore, because I've kind of seen most of it. Like, I can't think of any game concept somebody can show me now that doesn't sound like 5 or 6 other games that I've either seen before, played before, or whatever else. I've seen too much.
I'll do you one. Hentai games. Have you played a hentai game?
True. She has a point.
Wait,
she
hold
has a
on.
point. She has a point. She has a point.
No, that's not a genre of game. That's like a theme. Like, oh, this game is a gothic game. It describes like the atmosphere of the game, but it doesn't tell you what the gameplay is.
I mean, maybe
Hentai's
when,
that category.
maybe when I was a hormonal teenager or something like that, but that's been a long friggin' time.
Okay, a teen, which healer do you want to be? One or two?
I drew a 2. I don't know why I said 2, but yeah.
You are Groot? You're Groot?
And
I
for
mean,
the
I
desert
do.
healer spread, where did you go usually? Where did you go last time you healed here with us?
For what?
For the healer spread in desert phase.
To the left of where the group goes? Or no, right. I'm sorry.
To the right, so yeah.
Yeah.
So where I usually go, okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that the, oh, sorry, I didn't interrupt.
No, that's nothing else today.
Oh. I was going to respond to what Sonic said. Yeah, I saw that, but I'm not surprised that it looks good because Arc System is pretty good at what they do.
They put Capcom in the cup chair.
Yeah, it's like...
Still very tempted to just grab Grand Blue versus Rising. It's just that I'm really bad at fighting games, so
I
still on
am
the fence
I am
about it.
too, and that's why I don't buy very many of them. I just know Arc System is pretty much mastered down like the 2D fighting game to like an art form at this point. The anime
I'll take
2D
Street Fighter,
fighter anyway.
Yeah, they're probably the best at the anime fighting style game.
I just wish I was better at that genre because I do like those games. I'm just so horrible at them.
It just takes a lot of time to just lab, and I'm just like, I don't have time for that.
Monster, watch out.
I can't even get 14's execution down. No, something that complicated.
Final Fantasy XIV is just a retirement home for rhythm gamers.
And fighting game as well.
Yep.
Probably.
Live parties. Two.
Smash Brothers was too much for me.
Live parties. Wrong spot. And monster. To be fair, Smash is actually kinda hard because it has a lot of character and it's really chaotic.
I think melee specifically is like very difficult.
I was making more of a joke of the fact that the game only has like a handful of buttons in it, and I still can't execute anything right in it.
It's on Harry Chica.
If you give me one button, I'd probably execute badly.
Harry, remember you are out.
Yep, I know.
Oh, so you play dive kick.
And I kick 2 buttons.
Yeah, but it's also not any directional buttons.
Look, my strategy at Ultimate at that point was like, straight. I thought I moved fast enough. Oh, well, I didn't move.
We didn't move out fast enough.
Oh. I was like, did I not move far enough or did you guys not? It looked like both.
It's probably both, like we got snapshot or something.
Look, my Smash Ultimate method is like Pyra Mithra and like Pyra up B.
Yeah, but Minecraft Steve.
I never understood how to play that character.
What inspiration will you give me?
That's because he's broken, doesn't mean I know what to do with him.
At least you can play another character that's like S tier.
What's your favorite color?
That's an easy one, right?
Perhaps I'll draw it.
Oh, you? Hell yeah.
Live parties. Two. Live parties. Lock spot. Buster.
I couldn't actually see who got hit by this, by the sticky, so I was like, okay, I'll just follow everybody and hope I'm right. I hope they're right.
I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Yeah, good thing that is survival with the trace tank. So
Yeah, I didn't see the animation for some reason. It's like, where did it go? I didn't see anything happen.
Hikari and
it's on
Lamana have
Gary
buggers.
Lana. Yeah.
I think it reads prickling fellows.
I'll call it out again at like 10.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Okay, Lamana and Hikari, you have it?
Lock spot.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand?
I do two.
Get caught in that.
I'll take watch your HP.
It's almost like Mai is still here.
What do you think of this?
My go.
Spot in. And run through.
Drop the TV.
Yeah, until you get the right as well, right? So. Up. Move.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Oh, I don't have it.
No, I already got it.
I'll stun here first after she tank.
The battle of feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Ray White coming out soon.
Damn
Oh,
cat.
I just left GCD again.
Damn
Kill the
cat.
move.
Go pounce on
Kill the
somebody
cat.
else.
Okay, good shot.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
That's a very healthy cat.
Huh. Why didn't it go over there?
This Lilana got hit by an actual water, probably the dot actually. It's fine.
Yeah, we did pretty good for our first field goal.
Better play like an ass than be an ass, I guess.
What inspiration will you
How are you
feel
saying
in
you're a
that
nice
one?
person?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's gallery.
Sure, let's go with that.
What does that even mean? Lilana did nothing wrong. The fuck are you saying?
I don't know.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw
Live parties. 2.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of these today.
Feel like we had this conversation before.
white
On the
parties.
wall.
Oh, my ankle was
Live
wrong.
parties.
Is this the end?
Don't know how I survived, but I survived.
The battle of feet. Let's see
Sure,
if
I'll
they can
take
stay
it.
standing.
Carry.
Oh,
No, I'm not
You know what?
recording this.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Are you playing like an ass Kari? I'm sorry, I had to fill.
what? I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay, don't worry about it.
No, I'm just bad. I'm bad and I'm easily distracted.
Okay, let's get
That's why I
going.
play white.
Look, there's a reason I play Sage and a Scala, okay?
You also play Dancer.
That's why it's easy though.
Too much happening.
It's actually a lot easier in this fight compared to M6S actually.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's gallery of levels.
I have no issue playing Dancer in this.
What's your favorite color?
Still good.
Perhaps I'll draw
I have no idea how as well.
Bears.
4. We're just going to 2 this time, okay.
Bears.
Block spot. And Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
You cannot have it.
Yeah, okay, now and Sonic.
When I think
I need to be
death, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's about to a storm of needles.
Okay, now and Sonic. Block spot.
Huh, that was strange.
I didn't get that. When did that happen?
Probably will be fine.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Alright, too far.
You don't want to get caught red.
What do you think of this?
Spot in. And run through, everyone on the ring. What happened to our LB? Where's the LB2?
Living alone gets all the
There it
it
is.
don't you think?
Told you what happened.
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Come here, you stupid cat. Ray. The other Ray.
I couldn't tell who that was for a second.
Hang on, come first.
Just don't know.
Ray White coming soon. She's getting Ray White. Cat.
Got that.
Until you got that. Gonna do this early here, just in case. Jabber's out. Watch the cat. Watch carry.
Oh shit.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Never said.
I went to hit Super Bowl in a second too late. God damn it.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
They put out a whole lot early too for mitigation, and that wasn't enough. Oh yeah, clock out.
Yep.
Since damage from the raid wide seems to be fine, I think we're just gonna try to, since we're killing the squirrels fast, when I jump over to the end for the extra damage, I'm just gonna throw feint on that, so I won't have it for the ending raid wide into tank buster from ad phase.
That should be fine.
I think it
That
should be
red
a
wire
fight
would
at the time.
never hurt that much.
Yeah, I just specifically if I do that, I won't have it up for the ending raid wide stuff at the end of ad phase.
It's fine.
I think we'll be fine. Yeah.
I'll just continue hitting the East Ray for a few GCGs and then just like move over to Jabberwock.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
time before the jabber's actually targetable.
Yeah, I usually just hit the cat while waiting.
I'm just waiting for aggro to be on. Wait, who takes East Ray on the final one?
Lilana,
Right?
it's
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna wait and then just like hit it and do my thing.
Yeah, you either do that or you hit the Yan that is lower than the other one, or the strength is hit the cat. Okay, let's continue.
How low does it get before Jabberwock's spawn in North Yan? Usually.
Like
75?
half HP.
Okay. So I'll just like focus on the East Ray then.
Yeah. Maybe I just go up there and multi-dot actually.
What inspiration will you
I was
give
putting
me,
on
I
something
wonder?
that I could reach. Well, not the.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Terrors.
Yeah, good thing I have an AoE dot, so like whenever I'm in the middle of everything, I just pop that.
What's your favorite color?
That's stage.
I pop Lucid way too early. Fuck.
Just stand like this.
Live parties. Free. Live parties. Spot. Tank Buster.
I'm glad I hit second wind.
That's LB building exercise. Nothing to see here.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Yeah, ended up with a 5-3 split, I think.
It's a carry and Lilana.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Oh, did I not spot carry yet? Yeah.
I'll just do a 10-7 warning again for defense.
Yeah.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Alright, go to your marker
Ca-
now.
carry Lilana. Block bot.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Fire to 2.
You don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Bot out. Tank run through.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Did you want to be in the corner for that? Like,
Oh, like corner?
yeah, corner. Should be fine still though. Until you have it. Until. Jabber's out. AY. Watch the cat. Cat's a dead. Just dead south.
I couldn't see myself for a second.
Jabber's out.
All lights
Watch
out.
carry. It's Ray.
Get cut after Ray. Right now? Cut now.
Watch carry.
Right now?
They bring the answer, right? You
Be
can.
careful of arrows incoming.
Moves. Ray
Can you move
Y.
the moves over, Cart? Hoover has it?
No, I
It's
don't
too
want
close to the Yans.
Okay.
The challenger's down!
Watch arrow.
Yeah, I'm out of options.
Arrows out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Out.
Yeah, I couldn't get the one down fast enough, so it was just constantly hammering on me.
Oh yeah, carry. You can probably start grouping the Yan with the West right now, because Kanon is not gonna move the boss over there. So
Yeah.
Okay.
That way they'll get cleaved down.
they just group them with the Ray over here, so that it's got AOE down.
Okay.
you should be any danger of the Jan enraging because like the moves won't be anywhere near that.
Yeah.
So just like be there and like
When you move from north to south, just stop over here, basically.
I can't.
Why not?
Because you pulled the moves over there numerous times, and I also get caught near the water if I stay over there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm stopping pulling the moves over
He's
there.
gonna stay over there at B, around B.
like it didn't happen last poll because we changed that up.
I
Just
got
be
little
careful of the
lopsided.
water.
Yeah, I
Alright.
just need to be careful when I'm walking down with the Jabba. But I'll keep an
Okay.
eye out for that.
Okay.
I got you. Alright, we can just keep doing that then. Makes it easier for everyone involved. I just have to go from West Ray over to B, and then we should be good. I think the visual clutter on the puddles, I can't see the arrows like around the area, so
That's really tough. It's like
it's really fluff. Okay, cool.
almost there. Just need to get the moves down somehow.
Oh man, I think I died to the raid wide. Probably would have had the moves.
90 got the water.
I got cleaved by arrows.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
It's almost there now.
Yep.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Pass. Oh. Pass. Knock spot. Tank buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Sorry,
It's
I'm
on
behind it.
carrying Jigga. Yeah.
This bullshit, I quit.
When I think desert, I think of the fellows.
Look, everybody must eventually pay the price. The RNG gods must be appeased.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
Carrying
Dog
Jigga.
shit. What do you mean I got damaged now?
Knock spot.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
That freaking abandoned.
It's not what I wanted to move over.
Party 2, 3.
Fucked up, man.
What do you think of this?
Spot out.
Oh, safe, 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 safe.
Yeah, I did. Wasn't fast enough.
challenger rises again. Let me turn this
You were
around.
saying safe. I don't
I was like,
think you
yeah,
are.
yeah, I am safe, yeah.
Thanks for noticing.
Yo, mama. Hate all of you. The tire.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
A transformative piece.
Yeah.
The fiend has been completely
Look, that's just
remade.
half the formula for my friend, my enemy.
Every single person is my enemy.
What's the ray and the cat and everything? Cat is. I got it. There's one very alive move, so watch it after. It's dead. I got the thing again.
I don't have stun here.
It's got 8.
I got enough.
All lights out.
Uppercut.
All lights off.
For 2 seconds.
Kill cat.
Beat the shit out of this guy.
Ray, the other Ray.
Running out of resources.
You are fine.
Be done. 1 yen. Minutes are coming up. Please.
Ray Y. At least get one move. Okay, kill
Arrows,
wreck the Ray
arrows,
over.
arrows, arrows.
It's safe.
No, you can stand on it.
Kill the Yan.
Tank buster.
Tank buster.
In the ass, in the
Yeah,
ass, in the ass.
You gotta die.
Raid wide.
It's fine, it's fine.
That was too much for the challenger.
I had no cooldowns left.
It's fine.
okay.
We got through this.
Polar northwest.
Hey, fun fact, casters don't stand in the middle.
What do you say
You'll
to
take
a
the caster off.
refreshing river?
The elevation shift.
Yes.
It's crystal clear river. How charming.
Okay, we're gonna die here. Got fire.
Follow, or range and Hikari, follow me.
Parties,
Right here,
parties,
right
parties,
here,
parties,
right
parties.
here. Over here.
It's
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder.
back on me on the west side.
Everyone stack together. Everyone stack together.
A thunderstorm has turned
Move.
the water
Move.
bloody. How bright.
On the bridge. Hey,
Everyone's stuck on the bridge.
That's one.
Dead.
Such potent
K9, you'll take it far to the next bridge.
will they be enough to turn the tide?
Like that.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Yeah, this is A bridge.
Oh.
D.
her feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Needs more impact.
Well, really, it doesn't.
We're heavy net here.
Third eye's up, it's fine. Pull us out. Alias to see.
You sparked my imagination.
Yeah, I'll go.
90,
Okay.
90, 90, 90.
Uh,
I gotta-
healers need to be on D&B, and the range just needs to be north.
Destructive creativity.
Okay, now you'll want to color further south down here.
Oh, well, that's
Oh my.
Don't go in the tower yet. Don't go in the tower yet.
Bait first and then go in.
You got cones first. For melees.
Ah!
You got the bonus
Wait for
cone.
flash. Wait for flash first. Then go
Now
to the
it's
tower.
Nice.
That's almost the end of the fight, by the way. That's the last
Fuckers.
mechanic.
Blockers.
There's the wings.
Oh yeah, that's a wing as well. Yeah.
If we get close, I will have to politely not clear with you guys.
So, does anyone need some description on what the hell's going on?
I think everyone does. I'm pretty sure everyone
Okay.
does.
So whenever your screen flashes, everyone has dropped a point-blank AoE. Anytime that there's going to be a tower mechanic, it's always going to do the flash before you go into the tower. And you have like 4 or 5 seconds between dropping the AoE and needing to be in the tower. So you have plenty of time to like make sure that you're not dropping it in the tower and then walk in. The AoE size is about the size of the tower.
Did you guys need an explanation on where to take your like lightning thingy?
Sonic posted a picture last week, so just scroll up a little bit in static chat.
I think
Lightning.
I think I observed a
No,
little
not
bit
the
on that.
lightning spread. The so like when the cloud is moving either clockwise or counterclockwise, DPS are like gonna always go. I think they go to the
So-
right of the cloud. And
Yeah,
then
facing the cloud, the party is on the bridge, and you have to be on the bridge because whoever's getting hit by the arrows actually hits the entire island they're on.
Yeah, I noticed that with the animation when it was going off.
But wherever the cloud is ending, if you're looking at it, supports are on the left island, DPS are on the right island.
So I go DPS go counterclockwise and supports go clockwise, basically.
Yeah, from the
Can we
bridge.
talk about my LB3 for a minute though?
That's pretty good. And take a look at the lightning positioning as well, by the way.
Also to note,
Yeah,
the arrow AoE is actually pretty large, so melees are just gonna have to take the downtime. Otherwise, you'll hit everyone on the bridge and give them a damage down, which is no fun.
Yeah, I just didn't know where Athene's had to go look for her and I couldn't find her.
I was jumping. I was hoping it would be enough. But yeah,
I had my camera
so-
turned the entirely opposite direction from where you were standing.
So, in that picture, we're over there, like in the.
Yeah, I see it now.
Range. Yeah.
Yeah, I see
Oh,
the.
was it lightning last pull?
No, it was
No.
it was fire.
Okay, so I
Stacks
was
aren't like parties. It's melees and ranged.
Yeah, I kind of know where to go for lightning, but since we didn't get lightning, I got confused.
Yeah, stack a melee and range, so like, except for off tank, just take the range spot.
Lightning shot, my beloved.
Why do you have to go and do that?
Just have to not kill 90 because I feel like I'm gonna default to my fucking cast. Actually, you guys have it. I guess it's flipped for you guys.
On the plus side, we made it out of the ad phase.
Yay.
So the
Almost.
hits 4 times, so everyone's gonna get the arrow once, assuming there's no one dead. If someone is dead, it will, like, if
Retarget
DPS is
someone
dead,
else.
it will retarget a DPS. It tries to retarget the same role with the arrows.
Oh, okay.
And then after the 4th one goes off, you just pull the boss south to the wall. All the melee go to the south island, and then the ranged pairs head to their islands. The stacks, the 2-person stacks, are baited by the furthest 2 players. So usually the healers go D and B be as close as possible to the boss, and then the ranged DPS are just north of them.
Light party 1 go to the 1 island, and light party go to the 2 island for range, right?
Yeah. And that's static. You always go to those same islands.
Yeah.
So in regards,
And then
when we get split up by the lava, it's basically we just kind of stack in the middle, wait for the flash, and then go to our tower.
So ranged are doing 2-person bait, and they're dropping puddles, and they're doing that to not cover their towers. Melees need to spread because we're baiting cones at 4 closest people.
so don't point that at the range player, basically.
So like if this is the boss, the melees are gonna set up like this. 2 and 3 are tanks. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 are the melees. So the melee DPS are pointing their cones directly east and west, and then tanks are
Okay.
just pointing it to the wall. They're fairly narrow cones, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, this
Where do the cones come from then?
the boss.
from the boss.
The
From the
boss.
boss.
That's what the aim
It's a
markers.
Protean bait.
Oh,
It's a Protean.
Yeah. They're just cones from the boss. They're just fairly narrow, and it targets the 4 closest people. So we're doing that while the ranged are dropping their puddles on their islands.
And then you wait for the flash before you go into the tower.
Yeah.
so okay.
I think
You would be
When,
the
when you
tower
say
here,
when you,
basically.
okay, when you're talking about the melees, it's the fact that all 4 melees go south. Is that how I'm understanding it?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
yes.
Your starting island's always the same,
Okay.
no matter what, because there's always going to be 4 towers on this south island for the first part. So we just
So
pull the boss south to this island, and then
So
the
when-
tanks, melees.
what position am I supposed to be at when we're doing the cone thing?
Usually, as off tank, since you're light party 2, you'd be south of the boss, between the boss and the wall, and then to the right, typically. As
You
light
mean
party.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and K9 would be on the left.
yeah. And then
Oh, okay.
before I are facing it directly east, and then Sonic's facing it directly west.
Okay, so the cone thing happens first, then there's the flash, then we go into the tower.
Yes.
Yes. And then you got wings.
And then
Again.
wings happen, and then second towers. do the wings.
And we have to jump in a particular direction, don't we?
Yes,
Yes.
there are 3 patterns.
Yeah.
Yep.
The first pattern is on a tower spawn south. In that case, on 4 melee, just go to this corner. Look
Okay.
directly across, and you jump across.
Can we make sure to put all this? Can we make sure we're putting all these diagrams in the stat channel,
Yes.
strat channels so they're
Yeah,
easier to
sure.
find?
Yeah. I'll move them. I'll move them.
So if all 8 towers are in the south, this is kind of what the layout looks like. And they're always in the same spot, so you don't have to worry about like weird patterns. So essentially, melees walk to the corner and they shoot themselves directly to the west, and they'll typically land.
In the outer corner, basically.
So we're just gonna pull the boss here, like in between these towers here, usually between these 2. Main tank
That's
takes
fine.
this
That's
west.
fine.
Facing, if we're looking to the west, melee 1 takes this tower for the southwest one. Melee 2 takes this one. Hikari, I think you take this one. Essentially middle south. I don't know the.
And that's
tower.
what happens if we all have to go south, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
If there's only towers on the south.
We can see the towers. This is all going on, correct? We don't
Yes,
have to.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the tower are always visible.
Okay.
Yeah, the towers show up when you get your wings.
So I know there's the one pattern everybody goes south, but isn't there a pattern where we have to like go in a different direction?
Yes, there are 2 other patterns where it just rotate instead. It's either rotate clockwise or counterclockwise, and you just wing to the island with 4 towers on
Okay,
it.
so basically, unless it's the one where all 8 of us go south, it's basically gonna be 4 towers is where I need to go, regardless.
Yes. And those are gonna have a priority system. I kind of just reball it in PF because I don't
If
know.
you guys fuck it up, you can also tank LB3 as well.
So
Yeah, the second tower is the reason we save tank MB3 for. So.
what you said is if we're staying in the same area for any reason, we have to go to the corner and just fly horizontally, or
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, fly directly across.
Because the South Island's larger than the other ones, so like it's actually touching like the east and west walls. It's quite enough for that. So you just shoot yourself directly horizontally.
if we're going to either of the other two directions, is there a specific place we should be standing to avoid jumping too far, not far enough?
If
No, you
especially if
just
the
need to
boss is-
eyeball it.
if the boss is in the middle here, just put yourself to essentially get launched over the boss and land on the island, and you'll typically just want to aim for that back corner, like the corner in the northwest. Just aim for that.
Okay,
Put the boss directly between you and the corner.
I just need a position to flip my camera around and point myself in the right direction. Otherwise, you guys know what happens. I run the geometry problems.
I think you just be near the center of the south wall and just face the character toward the island you want to go to.
Yeah, I
Take the
basically,
downtime if you have to.
yeah, basically all I have to do is just turn my camera in the right direction, hit forward on my controller. That's usually good enough.
Yeah, if the
Whatever
boss is
works for
stationary.
you.
Yeah, if the boss is stationary, usually it's pretty easy to line yourself up to get launched over the boss.
So yes, so that's
You'll have
fine.
plenty of time from getting launched. As long as you land on your island, you'll have plenty of time to adjust to get to your tower. You have like
Okay.
And if you are like, if you want to claim the tower, just take the downtime landing shot and stand next to your tower and wait for the flash.
Okay.
yeah, you always get the downtime tower as off tank.
Can someone call for like lightning and then just like y'all to move, because that might throw
Yeah.
people off.
The
Yeah.
the first lightning. Let's see.
Yeah.
So. So the first lightning, everyone's gonna like stack here in like the little wedge close to the water and bait the first lightning flash there, and that's as the initial thundercloud spawns. And that way,
It can spawn on top of you as well. Just need to be fast.
yeah. But at that point, like you're moving out of the way anyways, so as long as everyone baited together, it's fine. And you just leave the island.
And just to clarify, when we're jumping for the next set of towers, is the mechanic at each section the same, or does that change too?
You wait for the flash and then go to the tower. There's no mechanic.
Oh, okay.
It's the same mechanic that you've been doing the first time around. For the
Well, the first was like cones, then flash, then
There's no
tower.
There's no call. You just wait for the flash.
Yeah, it's a launch, flash, soak your tower, and then the phase ends at sheer rate wide. And that actually happens pretty quick. So that's like something for.
And it happens, and that section is 2 parts or 3 parts?
two
Full
parts.
parts.
It's 2 parts. Okay, so it's
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you only got to do the launch once.
okay. So it's south. For my sake, it's always south, and then either stay south or go northeast or northwest, depending on towers, and then just
Yeah.
do the same thing again, basically.
Mhm.
Okay. I
So
understand.
the railway transition, there's only what 2 mechanics. It's a sticky moves where we just YOLO spread because there's no way to reposition in time.
Yeah,
And then the first wing again.
the note for Kanon or whoever ends up being main tank at that point, depending on who lives.
It
the
should be
towers go
Kanon.
off. The towers go off. She does a pretty quick raid wide afterwards to end the phase and bring the arena back to normal. Or that happens before the raid wide, but it's pretty quick. And then the sticky moose is going to happen pretty quick from there. So after the raid wide, you can start pulling her mid to get more room for people to orient, but you'll likely not have time to get her all the way mid. You're just trying to get her off the wall to get more room for people.
Right. Okay.
And tank should stay together away from everyone else, just in case you guys got splashed by someone else.
I mean,
And
under
just
the boss-
YOLO spread and YOLO stacks.
under the boss should be pretty safe
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sticky for the tanks.
I
Just everyone else is.
I understand the concept. Now, whether I execute the concept easily might be another story.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Time to find out.
Sticky Moose, Tank Buster, the wing mechanic from the start.
And then enrage.
Yeah, the only issue I still have concern with in regards to the ad phase is the fact that I'm still having no cooldowns by the end of it. And And I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah.
there's any way. Or if-
I'll figure something out for you.
Or because what ended up happening is I used Rampart plus Conundrum near the end there because my HP was getting low and the Yan was still up.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll figure something out for you. Like,
Okay.
just reprise all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will revise all the tank buster because the move should be dead.
Okay.
No.
If you have room to
No.
do that, then that might be easier than me trying to hold too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tank buster at the end is kind of.
It's kind of bullshit. Kind of bullshit.
Yeah, you kind of have short mitt, and then you have to rely on other people to have
On the
more
power,
mitt.
yeah.
Yeah.
But this is like the general layout of the 4 towers if we're jumping to the other islands as melees. In my experience, main tank always takes the north one, the melees kind of just figure out the middle 2, and then the off tank takes the south one. But they're like in a slightly curved line, like along the river edge or whatever.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's supposed to be like M2's the right tower close to river, but nothing ever specifies if it's looking at the middle of the arena or looking at the boss or anything like that. Like which right are you referring to? But there's so much time to flex for it after you bait the lightning. I usually just react to where the other melee goes.
Yeah.
But as a static,
I need to remember just like if off tanks are going south, then group 2 melee go with towards the like tank.
The south as well.
Yeah,
you would think that, but like PF just has no consistency.
well, the PF's a different story, but for you guys, like, since you're, coordinated group.
Yeah, they could just go north to south priority order and have it be static.
I can barely coordinate myself to go to work.
Real and true.
Okay, time to do the ad phase again.
Can we have a 5-minute break first?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, we might as well. We're already past 9 o'clock, so.
Yeah, there's a bunch of pictures in Strat, so if you are still confused, you gotta look at it.
Yeah, I just want to be able to find it easier next week when I forget all this.
If you want my recommendation, because I usually forget a lot of this shit, I have a program that I have notes slapped onto in game. It's in static stuff and it works usually really well for me.
I personally find I just have to engage in the school of hard knocks for things like this because I can watch videos all friggin' day, and the moment I have to execute something, I've forgotten everything. So it's usually rinse and repeat for me, usually.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting toys cheap on day 1 because no one knows how rare it actually.
Someone buy it for me. I got
I'm broke.
I gotta say, I gotta say,
Milky on the dot, so.
I have to say, budget for crafting materia next patch cycle.
No, you don't. Splurge
What
a
if-
little.
Yes, I
What
do.
if I spent all my gil on coffers for Rosie
No,
for samurai damage?
no.
I only have 1 piece still. I still need to get the other 4.
It's only 10k gil every time you cast the skill. It's fine.
I don't know what that hairstyle is.
Oh, you're talking about that thing.
It's the hentai protagonist one.
Or locks or whatever.
Sure, I'll
Yeah.
take one.
Yeah, I'll take one as well.
You know,
Oh wait, no, wait, no, wait.
I'm not that dirty-minded. Even that's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that.
I am not trying to recreate the Tokyo Ghoul meme. No thanks, bro.
Okay, so Tim gets one. Who wants the second one? Because I have 2.
What if you give me both and then I give one to San against his wishes?
Wait, does it not play OC? Because this thing is very common in OC.
Well, we both have played for a little bit, but we both just kind of haven't wanted to do it as well.
Okay, let's get over here on Excalibur then.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I also have one of these glasses.
guys, let's cue into. I forgot what the word letter M8 normal.
I kind of assume I'll eventually stumble upon it anyway.
Well, I think
Eventually.
those glasses are from something else, and they just happen to also be in blue.
Oh, you're talking
Rectangular
about-
glasses that are the new ones are like.
The new one is
$1,000.
rectangular.
Yeah, you get like
Oh.
1,000 of them.
I thought we were still talking about the emote.
Oh yeah, the Thor. Yeah, hopefully. I'll get that at some point eventually, maybe.
I assume I'll eventually get everything, but I'm not rushing too bad at the moment, apparently.
The hairstyle I want you have to get from Chaotic.
Have fun.
I am not,
kidnap
dude.
90. 90 did all of that. She farmed the shit out of Chaotic. Like,
That's because I'm swear 90's a masochist.
Don't run away, Reaper. I gotta see your full name. Oh shit. Okay, that works. Their name's Dr. Pepper. Great name. Okay.
I just couldn't get myself to torment myself in that fight. I can't use.
Now, what are the chances they add another chaotic for next patch?
I don't know. We'll find out on the 20th.
I forgot how to. How do I? There you are. Carby.
In our part 1 live letter there, where we just find out what's coming, we don't learn anything about it.
18 plus RP risque open 9 p.m. to 1 Eastern upscale court lounge heart featuring bar.
Oh, I've
RP.
seen that
Who
before.
will you take home? Curl Mist W17 plot 2.
Yeah, I've seen that before when I've been yelled off for some reason.
I just go to Ul'dah because I figure it's not going to be as fucking crowded as.
It's usually not, but there's still plenty of spam.
Nice.
I don't go to Limsa very often for that reason.
Crying, there's no good hairstyles. Ugh, man.
Have you considered a goblin hat?
No thanks, bro.
I don't know. I'm using one I paid for, so.
Speaking of Limsa, like I don't go there either, but you never know what you might find there. That's where I met San.
I mean, the fact that I
Wait, how
don't know
many
what
of
I'm
you
going to
actually
find
know
there
how
is
we met?
partly what concerns me.
How many of you know the story? I don't know if I've ever told.
I don't think you ever told us, so yeah.
Mr. Green. So okay, one day I was streaming, and I had some people in my chat that were like, "You should be like promoting your channel or whatever," and so they were like, "You should go to Limsa," and I was like, "Okay, fine." Being like, I said fine in like a more sassy way. So I go to the Limsa. I didn't actually do anything, but immediately the first thing I see in shout chat when I'm loading in is any single cat girls. I was like, yo, that's me. I'm single and I'm a cat girl. You know, I was just doing it for shits and giggles. And the person that sent the message was San. And then he, I guess, like, looked at my adventure plates on my like Twitch channel and came to lurk for a little bit. And then another person that was they were like rating ultimates in Party Finder at the time. And they there's another person, and he was like, "Hey, can I tell you something?" And I was like, at that point, I was like feeling a little nervous because I was like, "Oh no, this is Limsa people. They you know, they might be weird." And but I was just like, "Sure." And then they were, I don't remember what exactly they said, but I think they were just said something about my Miko being pretty, and I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then like the rest of the stream ended up being just funny shenanigans because I was like, I need to do roulettes. If you guys want to do roulettes, and San and this other person were like, yeah, sure, why not? And the whole time, it was just this running joke of them trying to oversimp each other, like, you know, like being like, no, I'll protect you, my queen, or whatever, and like trying to outdo each other. It was so fucking stupid but funny. And I was like, I like you guys. You guys got a good vibe. If you want, you can join my Discord server too, where, you know, you know, we just chat or like whatever. And then just from there, I don't remember why, but at some point I had it on. I think it was because of something with like third-party stuff. Or whatever. Okay, so like this Discord server's like dead now because I don't ever like talk to it anymore. But it was just a place to like, you know, post when I'm like going like live for streaming, post some Final Fantasy stuff, and then like, you know, just like general stuff.
I think I'm still in that Discord of yours.
Oh my god, you probably are, because I haven't kicked anybody, I haven't closed it, I've just been too fucking lazy.
I think the most I ever do with it is I right click and click red just so the notifications aren't there. And I think
that's fair, because there's still 2 people that post their like screenshots in there, and I'm just like, guys, I barely even checked this, what the fuck?
I remember I had that with a Ventrilo server I actually bought back in the day.
God.
I had this Ventrilo server. It wasn't a big one. It was for like, you know, 8 people max or something like that. And I stopped using it for a while. And then one day I logged into it for some reason, and there were like 4 or 5 people in it. And I'm like, I didn't know who any of these people were. It was just a random server that I had for a bit. I eventually shut it down. I never did quite figure out who it was that was using my server.
But yeah, that's the TLDR is like, Song was like gonna, like, he asked if he could use my character for like, some, like, for an outfit, and the outfit was nothing weird. It was just like, some like sweatpants or whatever. I don't remember why. I think he was trying to test something with like the mods and stuff. And, yeah. But then I don't even remember how anything else happened, but I just know we were like talking. It's just like, you know, joking, flirting, that turned into like, you know, maybe not so much joking, flirty, and then just hanging out a lot because of raiding together. And then eventually, I don't know, there's more to it, but like, that's more like super in-depth of like, oh, here's like, you know, an episode of me like having a mental breakdown during at one point of all this, because I was very like emotionally unstable at the time, and other random crap that like is more personal, but not like in a weird way, just like, you know, stuff I don't feel comfortable sharing.
So I hate to bring up a really big tangent at this point. We may have to step out of the instance for a second. I've been doing this whole night in my occult pressing gear, like the level 700 stuff.
Okay. I mean,
like my HP's a little weird.
I've done it the other way around, where I went like half a run in occult crest and forgetting I had to put it on.
You get the gen gear in here now, so don't need to go out. It's just in the weekly ad phase anyway, so I don't
Yeah, I
know
was
what
gonna say,
to
like, what a fucking miracle we cleared that shit with that type of gear. That's so wild.
Look, it's only the right side.
I remember one time in Bosnia, I think it was Bosnia that this was in, that I joined my raid that night. Spent like half the night fighting, only to realize like in the last 15 minutes of the night that I was equipped my unupgraded relic weapon that I had been using for, it was some step in there, I don't remember what it was for, but I just forgot that I was using that weapon all night.
Alright, it's only like a 14 total eye level difference. It's just a minor damage increase.
Yeah, it's just a minor damage increase. That's like what, almost 200 man stab?
Were you
Count all the plus 40s.
Were you in that gear when we got past ad phase?
Oh,
Yes.
the whole night.
And somehow we.
That's why I was laughing.
Oh god.
I was laughing, like, what the fuck?
Although
I did that shit.
I was wondering the other pool before, where there was still, I know like 90 died, but like even before the raid wave went out, I was like, huh, it's weird. Jigga does a lot of damage. I know him for doing a lot of damage, yet Habs are still alive. Weird. But
It didn't happen yesterday as well.
Sonic, the only thing I can think of when you say that comment was basically what was called no pants strat back in ARR.
no pants.
There was an issue with scaling in earlier coils where if you got too much damage, it would screw up a few things in like, because everything was like HP based back then, you could screw yourself over by lowering the HP of the boss too quickly. So people would take off gear in order to decrease their DPS. They wouldn't go overkill on the thing. So usually they just took off their pants.
Sounds like how you, it just kind of sounds like how you have to be careful with, like, not kill stuff too fast, like, nowadays, because otherwise,
Coils was broken for the first few tiers. Had some really broken shit in terms of how that was designed.
They fixed that for me.
Hairs.
yeah, they fixed it for MH.
One.
Haha, one! Hairs.
It's kind of like how the AR primals used to be able to like enrage yourself accidentally if you killed too much. AR had some bullshit in it.
Well, good luck the other side. Tank Buster.
Maybe I was in the bad gear to make sure we got LB2.
Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, we don't even have everyone yet. The heck?
Comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Oh no, I barely ever pay attention to that bar.
Hikari and...
It's Carrie and Lilana.
When I can steady diving in these prickly fellows.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Alright, isn't that insane? What are we gonna do? I'm scared.
Going to Burning Man.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Where's my Lily?
Why? You still have this stick in there. Sorry.
And marker placed.
I thought for some reason we had like a new Mamo Sav board that just
Yeah, I thought, did someone just play a random soundboard? I know.
Sonic is just Momo's replacement for that particular thing.
Party to two.
Sonic is unique individual.
By the way, Sonic, when I say marker, it means you've been clipped again.
Super out.
I'm just free tech W for your Twitch channel now. I'm lucky.
I mean, Yama, we had to remember Yama, who was like 80% of my clips back in the day.
Run through. Do your thing. Both of you are out. What the fuck?
Ask for royalties is crazy.
You assume I make any money from this channel.
Having her alone gets awfully
Wait, someone go subscribe right now.
I have one wholesome
Hey, I'm a video
subscriber.
editor, so like I can just like edit my shit for free, you know?
If you want royalties, you want like the penny or so you probably would get for that.
Give me all your money now.
Sure, I'll give you what I get for like that one subscriber I have.
Yeah, give me your doubloons.
Ray. Hot. Bob.
sun after.
I'm just gonna hold my sun because I don't think we're gonna need it.
Ray Y coming.
Hit the cat.
Cat is dead.
Give me cat.
Give me these.
I got it again.
First one out.
Full lights out. Full lights off.
Kill the cat after this.
One Yan down.
Okay, cool. Get the cat. Nice. Get to the right.
The other Ray.
Be careful of arrows after.
Moves. Ray Y.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
The Yan, the other Yan.
Arrows.
I made a mistake.
The challenger's down.
I think I touched water.
Oh my god, is this a strap? Oh wait, what did I do? Hold on, I'm sorry. Maybe
Time Monster.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this
Ray
around?
Y.
Good.
The pasta.
What do you say to a refreshing river?
Great position for lightning.
A crystal clear river. How charming.
Until you're down south.
Oh, I mean, normally
Lightning.
wouldn't I be up there with Night? They were 2?
No, it's still one up here. I think.
Bait.
Stuck
I'm
near A.
between A and D. Don't be on the bridge. Oh, leave.
A thunderstorm has turned
Go.
to muddy. How frightening.
Watch for your markers
Ow.
here.
Party's going to D.
You'd be over by 3.
Party near C.
Hey.
So Nighty goes far for this one. K9, you would have been on the 2 island.
They're back on
I
their
thought
feet.
so, but
Let's
I
see if
didn't
they can
want
stay
to
standing.
kill everyone.
You got plenty of time.
Yes, sadly, you'll be on the island, yeah.
Okay, my group just
And then
does
stuck in this middle. Stuck in the middle.
My group does it backwards, or does it the opposite. We have Taylor 2 and Range Shoulder.
You sparked my imagination. The idea is early.
Yeah, the pictures are the other way around, yeah.
Lava is
Should be fine though, just like
Yeah, I just needed to like check so that I know where to go.
yeah.
I was like, oh, I should do this.
Now they got shot in the head.
That was a very clean ad slow. Good job.
If you have the marker thing on your head, just worry about dodging the little circles on the ground and making sure that like you get to the right of what like facing the cloud being on the right island.
Yeah, like we don't need to move together as long as people end up at the correct spot. It's really hard to organize that. Like if you think it's safer for you to go directly under the cloud, then go for it.
Like you have quite a bit of time. So like, even if like we're on the southwest bridge, you have time to like go all the way like 270 degrees around the middle to the safe island if needed.
Yeah.
Because you have until the cloud slowly moves to its island and then goes off, and that's when your arrow goes off, is when the lightning bug does its AoE. So you have time to rotate.
Mind me,
I literally
the ports are
From the
Look
safe
at the
bridge,
cloud
look at
left.
the cloud, and you're on the left.
from the safe bridge, looking at the cloud. You're on the left. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. I think.
I like to think of it as a every man for himself kind of mechanic. Like,
Oh, this one definitely is. There's no real way to call now for all three type of people to do it. So
yeah.
most we can do is call now the bridge to be on. That's basically it.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Levels!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Ass. Three. Ass. Spot. Buster. Carry play with fire again.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Not intentionally, but
Harry. Jigga.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Carry and Jigga. The fuck?
Oh, I know.
Alright, 2, 3.
What do you think of this?
Spot out. And run through. That's a very low LB gauge.
still works.
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Oh, the cat is over there.
Yeah.
Ray. The other Ray. Me.
Young got buffed somehow.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I don't know how that happened.
Oh no! That was too much for
Oh
the challenger!
no.
The fuck? The moves like nowhere near A.
I don't know either. It's not like it moved forward or anything. I literally grabbed it and pulled it back.
Yeah, no.
So,
So laid back.
What inspiration will you give me?
True. Now a point.
Welcome to Sugar
no.
Yes?
Maybe.
What's your favorite color?
Good call.
Oh, my HP bar is being assaulted.
Perhaps I'll
You
draw.
wanna play Dark Souls?
I tried Elden Ring, but it's not for me.
Live parties. Aw. Live parties. Lock spot. Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
What? What?
Carry Lilana.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
That was entirely unnecessary.
Watch out! It's about to go storm of needles!
It's Carrie and Lilana. Lock spot.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Party to fall.
You don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Support out. Buster.
Putting a load
Not even
of
close to the
down,
LB.
don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Ray Bob and Pop.
Yeah, zombie.
Why do I have hate on those?
It's a tin. Gabbers up. Ray Y. Watch the cat. Kill the mole. Kill the cat. Me.
Full lights up. Full lights down.
Get the cat after the ray. Cat now.
The other Ray.
My 2 minutes is up.
Yeah, just buff, just buff, just buff.
Yeah, and one's down.
Ray is down.
Trade one.
Got it.
Carry.
I'm going down.
Arrows now.
The challenger's down!
We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine.
Arrows.
Oh my god, I got dropsy.
Oh, you got poopy water in the ass.
Ah. Tank Buster.
Now we can get it.
Yeah, that arrow is big.
It's fast too.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 1 or 2 more, Paul. Let's go.
Yeah.
I got my team get the shield that big. The fuck?
Is it my gear? I don't know.
What inspiration will you
It's
give
my
me?
shield, so I should expect by your stats.
Welcome to the Riot Gallery of Mirrors!
You got a crit one, it's just probably a high roll crit.
What's your favorite color? Purple!
Guess you gotta get hit by both then.
Oh, I see Kano trying to murder me again.
Perhaps I'll draw.
Bye parties. 2. Bye parties. Fuck. We have 5. That's just LB building. Hàng Buster. That was one when we got LB1. At this point, I have no idea
I
how.
hope you like it hot and sandy.
Oh, we got LB1 at this point.
It's Kanon and Lilana.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Kanon, Lilana.
The challenger's down.
Rock spot.
Is this the end?
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand?
3 to 3.
Get caught there.
Goodbye.
Yep.
What do you think of this?
Figure it out.
If you are out, you are out. Oh, we got the not too bad pattern. And run through for this.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Up. Buff. Jabber's up.
I'll start off there.
Ray Y. You the cat.
Done out.
I don't have sun here.
Full light up.
Down, we get time now.
Full light down.
right after.
Yeah, the Ray. Yeah, Karika, you can power to the Ray now. Do the moves. Ray Y.
Up the arrows.
I think Buster's coming up.
Buster coming up. Focus on the positioning.
Get back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Got it.
Bruh.
Well, that was ads. Lamo.
I think Lilana got hit by the cat, so she died to Ray Y. 90 got arrow, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, no, I remember healing you, just I guess that wasn't enough. I'll pay more attention.
I'm kind of fading. Do you mind calling it there?
All right. Yeah, we only had 3 minutes left anyway.
Well, next week, I think we should have everyone,
Yep.
as far as I
And then
remember.
The week after is
It's we are off the week after. Yeah.
Well, let's see what we can do next week then.
we got it though.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Just need to actually clean up ad fights, but we're almost there.
Thank you, Trigger. Thank you, Dean.
Yep. Thank you too.
Thanks,
I don't
y'all.
know if Maya's doing it already, but something I'm doing to try to help get stuff, like to help with the tanks at least.
Oh
I
shit,
do-
it depends on the day.
All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for today and for the week. We will be back next week to continue our prog collection. And I will provide more details on the solo streams as they come. Until next time, thank you for joining us. Hello everyone, this is Draginhikari. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe to be notified of future videos. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see from me, feel free to comment below. Also check out the links in the description of the video to find me on various other platforms. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.